We're ripping out our old damaged deck and building a brand new screened-in porch. I'm gonna transform this area into the ultimate smart backyard by outfitting our new screened-in porch and backyard with the latest smart home tech and gadgets. I can't wait. I wanna bring you along for the ride. This is gonna be fun. Let's go. Yo, what's up guys? My name is Shane and this channel is all about building an easy Apple home, smart home with new videos and live streams published every week. Our back deck is in pretty bad shape, so I decided it was time to rip it all up and start from scratch. Let me go ahead and take you outside and show you the progress where we're at right now. It is under construction still. Obviously there's no screens yet, but it's almost done. We've been waiting on the concrete to dry the last few days. Then our guys are gonna come and finish up the screen porch here soon. Here, let me put this camera down real quick. All right, this is it. We've got composite decking here as the floor and a gable roof. Again, we had concrete just poured the other day, so we've been kind of taking a few days off to let that concrete cure and settle in real good before we put steps and finish up everything over here, but should be just a couple more days. Here's that concrete slab. Put a grill out here. We did have the electrical come and I told them I want outlets everywhere. So that's something that I usually recommend if you're building new or any kind of new construction. Think about outlets. So I put outlets basically on each wall, multiple outlets. I told them I want outlets in the ceiling. So we got wiring for a couple outlets in the ceiling, probably light strips. Maybe I want to put a projector up there one day, but now I've got flexibility for that. I also had them wire for a ceiling fan, switch control over here for the ceiling fan and the light. Again, just Lutron Caseta switches will be over here. I'm going to run Ethernet out to probably this corner out here so I can put at least one power over Ethernet floodlight camera is what I'm thinking. So that's probably going to go out there. And I got some ideas for lights and different things out there. Should only be a couple more days till we can start putting in furniture and smart home stuff. All right, we are all done with the back porch project, finally. So let me show you everything we've done, all the smart stuff that I've put back here and on the patio in the yard, everything we got going on to make life a little bit easier with smart home tech. I put up SmartWINGs shades all around the place. I've actually got them down right now because we're kind of late in the afternoon and the sun gets so bad back here, it just beams right on through, which is really brutal, especially when it gets, in the middle of summer. SmartWINGs make some great outdoor shades. They sent us a sample pack. My wife and I went through and picked out fabrics and colors and stuff like that we liked, and they sent us out shades to go all the way around the back porch. These are made for outdoors. So they actually have a little wire anchor system that you can utilize to keep them from blowing in the wind, which I've found quite helpful because they can blow in the wind quite a bit if you don't have something like this installed. So really great. These shades all support Matter, so I have them integrated into my smart home through Matter. Let me show you real quick. Open the back porch shades. You can see they're all opening up behind me. So they work great through Matter with Apple Home. Been using them for quite a while. It's probably gonna get really bright back here once those get open. I also have them all connected to solar panels, so I was able to fit a solar panel on the front side of each one. So I never even have to worry about charging them or anything like that. They're just, just a great addition to the back porch. As you can see, it gets pretty bright back here in the afternoon without them. So close the back porch shades. They're all custom made to order. I'll put an affiliate link down below if you want to check them out. Using those links do help support this channel and is always much appreciated. So you can find that down below. Also, I'll put links to pretty much everything we discussed here today down below in case you want to check them out for yourself. Next, let's talk lighting. First up, we do have the ceiling fan installed, has a light built in. Just installed some Lutron Castata smart switches. I've got a dimmer and just an on-off switch for the fan. Since this is a DC powered fan, I couldn't use the Lutron Castata fan controller, so I'm just using an on-off switch for that out here, which works just fine. Now for accent lighting, I had a few ideas. We do have outlets in the ceilings and stuff in case I want to run some light strips or anything like that up top. I've thought about that, but haven't done anything like that so far. But what I have done is install the Govee Permanent Outdoor Lights Pro, the ones that support Matter, all along this bottom bar around the whole porch. I thought this would be kind of like a cool, creative way to utilize some lights like this, a little different than just installing like some light strips. And I really like the effect that we get here at night. Add some cool, you know, accent lighting all the way around the porch. And I'm even utilizing it in some smart home automations. When the gates are opened at night, it will turn on all these lights and stuff just for a little added security, which is kind of cool. But yeah, really love those. Also, I have an Eve flare. That's a little globe light. Really love those. I have one of those actually in my living room. And when we're entertaining or I'm hanging out here on the back porch, sometimes I will bring that from the living room out here, since it is battery powered and portable, has a little handle on it. I'll bring that out here for a little extra mood lighting. And since I haven't gotten any speakers or sound system out here, I will also bring my HomePod Mini from a close by room out here. So I have one of these that's sitting in a Mission battery base. So it stays plugged in all the time when it's in the room, but I can unplug it and move that HomePod around. And so when I want to come out here on the back porch and listen to some music, I'll just bring that. And that way I actually have Siri control through the HomePod. I can play music through Apple Music, all kinds of stuff like that with that little portable HomePod Mini. So that's what I'm using right now for audio on the back porch. I've thought about getting maybe like a Sonos speaker or something like that out here. I don't know, again, haven't done anything yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely let me know down in the comments what you think I should get in terms of audio out here. Let me show you what we've got going on for the TV. This here behind me is a TV lift cabinet. I got this from tvliftcabinets.com. Shout out to them. They sent me out this incredible TV lift cabinet. I absolutely love this thing. It's kind of become like the highlight accent point of the back porch. I feel like this is an outdoor rated cabinet, so I feel good about having it out here on the back porch. But it can fit a TV up to 65 inches, this particular cabinet. I put just a 55-inch TV in there. Let me kind of show you how it works with my smart home anyways. Turn on the back porch TV. So I can use my smart home HomeKit to control the TV, and when the TV turns on, the lift will automatically, it'll open the cabinet and automatically lift the TV. And it's doing that because my TV is actually a HomeKit enabled TV. So I just added my TV to HomeKit like you would any HomeKit accessory. And this TV lift cabinet has outlets on the inside. And one of those outlets can determine when the TV turns on and off. So I just plug the TV into that, and then I have it set so that when the TV turns on, the lift rises, and when the TV turns off, the lift lowers down and closes up the cabinet. So super cool, absolutely love that. So I had this Govee desk neon rope light that I wasn't using for anything. I thought that would be kind of cool back here. So I put this behind the TV and added that into my smart home setup. I just created an automation that says when the TV turns on at night to turn on that Govee light strip as well. So that gives it some cool, nice little effects. And I think it looks really cool. I like it. What do you think? All right, so out here on the back patio, again, we had the concrete poured, so this is a brand new patio. I installed some string lights recently. These right now are just on off. These are just dumb string lights. but I've got them plugged into a Lutron Caseta outdoor plug, which I absolutely love. I use that, whole setup for a long time with my old deck, and they work great. I can use a Pico remote also inside to turn these string lights on and off. So a really good, reliable setup for string lights. And just so it turns out, literally today, I received the new Nanoleaf outdoor string lights, the ones that support Matter and everything. I got those in the mail like 2 days after I installed these. So that kind of sucks, but I don't know, maybe I'll test those out and replace these. The benefit to using the Nanoleaf ones, if I end up liking those, is that they do color as well as on off, and they'll do dimming and all kinds of stuff like that. So we'll see, maybe I'll replace these with those in the near future. And to get those string lights all put up, I needed a pole over here. So this is what I got. Again, links to everything down below, but this is a pole with a planter box at the bottom. I thought this would be kind of cool. So shout out to the wife for getting a nice little flower arrangement going on there. But that way it's better than just, a pole sticking straight out of the ground. Got all the string lights arranged going to that so we could get string lights across this back porch. Now I did mention earlier running Ethernet to the back corner of the porch. So we did that, and I was able to install the Reolink Duo Floodlight camera. I really love this one. This basically uses 2 cameras and stitches them together for one really wide shot without any distortion or fisheye or anything like that. So really cool camera here. I can see from basically the back porch door all the way across the yard. So a super wide view. And since it is PoE, it has power all the time, and it's always recording to my NVR. I also have it integrated into HomeKit through Scripted. It's something that I'm using to integrate all my PoE cameras into HomeKit or into my Apple Home setup. So that's nice. And then I just love having the floodlights back here for when I'm grilling or anything like that. Also for security, if there's any motion detected back here at night, those floodlights will come on automatically. And then that brings me over here to the Smart Grill. So this is my brand new Genesis Weber Smart Grill. This thing is awesome. I figured if I'm doing a smart backyard, I gotta have a smart grill, and this thing does not disappoint. Not only does it have really large cooking grates and a prep area, it's got a side burner, a sear zone, has a nice cool little locker area for storing stuff, which I love. One awesome thing is you can replace cooking grates with additional Weber inserts like a grilling basket or even a griddle insert. So that's something I definitely plan on getting and trying out with this. Has built-in LEDs and light up control knobs, which are awesome when you're out here grilling at night, which is definitely something that I do a lot. It has a digital display with 2 cooking probes. With Weber Connect technology, you can monitor the grill and food and even get real-time temperature alerts right from your phone. So I just love all that. It definitely makes cooking easier, and I feel like it helps me cook a little bit better. I'm not overcooking my food with those probes, and I can constantly monitor the temperature and even get those alerts and stuff to my phone. So really cool, absolutely love having this thing. Back here, I've got a smart sprinkler system. So it's just a traditional sprinkler system, but I have a smart sprinkler controller, and I've had this for years, so this isn't new, but it is something that I can utilize back here still. But what's cool is that I can use Apple HomeKit to turn them on or off if I want to or ever need to, or use it with smart home automations and stuff like that. I'm using the Yardian Pro sprinkler controller. Now, speaking of grass, let me show you this. Over here is my new robot lawnmower. So this is the ManMotion Luba 2 all-wheel drive robot lawnmower. That all-wheel drive system can handle slopes up to 38 degrees. Plus it has an adaptive suspension arm to overcome obstacles. It has Omni wheels that can help it turn in place without damaging the grass. Another cool thing about this one is it has dual cutting discs, so it has actually a wider cutting range, as it's cutting the grass. Of course, you can adjust the cutting height, set mowing schedules, patterns, and even manually control the mower using the app. Thanks to 3D vision and an RTK Fusion mapping system, you can get precise positioning and boundary compliance without boundary wire. So that's another really nice thing about this one. And a lot of the more modern robot mowers can kind of use GPS and stuff, so you don't have to actually lay like boundary wire. That's really nice. But this one has the GPS using the RTK system. That's actually the pole that's back there by the string light pole. But it also has something called 3D fusion. So even if there's a weak signal from that GPS or no signal, it can still map and cut the yard using that 3D vision. So super impressive. Really loving this thing. And best of all, it can handle my imperfect yard. Well, I'd say it's definitely come a long way from where we started. I'm just loving the area so far. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite spots in the house to just hang out and chill. Even bring my Apple Vision Pro out here sometimes and hang out. Just really nice to relax, and all the smart technology that I've been able to utilize here and even out there on the patio and in the yard has just been fantastic and really make life enjoyable. There's definitely some things that I can continue to do and some other stuff I have in mind. I feel like I'm just getting started. Man, those birds are going wild. I don't know if y'all can hear that right now. Let me know in the comments if you have any good ideas, or if you're doing anything with your smart backyard or back porch or anything like that. Would love to hear from you guys. Is there something you would have done differently here that I've done? I'm going to be doing some automations and a lot more stuff out here since we're just kind of getting everything set up. I haven't created a lot of automations yet, but that's definitely going to be coming in the near future. And maybe I'll do a follow-up video, maybe in the fall when everything's not absolutely covered in pollen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.